All right, y'all. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, if this is not your first time and you are returning, I appreciate you and welcome back. So look, first let me start by saying, excuse my background, like, bro, I got my fan on, my window up. It's a whole vibe in here and it's nice. But if you hear a dog barking or something like that in the background, my bad, like, my bad. But yeah, but other than that, welcome to It's Pudding's Tea, and I'm Pudding, your host, of course, and with me. I have the incredible, the talented, the reassuring Mr. Curry. Y'all get it from Mr. Curry, y'all.
What it do? What it do? We are back.
Y'all, he just be sitting there waiting to see what I'm saying.
I swear I wait for that every single time. I love it. I love it.
He just be waiting, bro. I do too now. I'm like, I said I'm start small because I know you expected it. See, because of what I said last time.
Very true.
Yes, but I was like, no, I'm keeping it simple again this time because you just never know. You never know what the intro gonna,
You never know.
what it's going. You never know what it's gonna look like. So today, y'all. Today's episode. This is what season 4 episode. Ooh, we. I forget. What's this episode 3?
I believe this is three.
I think this is 3. I hope it's 3. I
Man, look,
usually,
y'all gotta forgive us. So much been going on lately.
bro.
But
Listen,
hey, we ain't gonna get into
buddy.
that though.
Yeah. We're gonna leave that. I appreciate you. Look, see, you always got my back, bro. You always got my
I
back.
got you. I got
But
you.
I'm putting it in detail so you know. But I think this is 3 though. I think it's 3. But yeah. So today, y'all, today's episode. So if you tuned in last episode, we talked about the menstrual cycle and like mostly the woman's body really. It was a lot to cover on that, but that was a whole episode. Like
It got real.
it got real. So yeah, so I think there's a part 2 that's gonna come out of that because we didn't even cover that was just menstrual and we didn't even cover everything for that. So
Right.
we might have another one. And once again, thank to the group of guys. Thank you to the. I think I left off the you, bro. I just said thank. But thank you. Or I was just talking too fast for myself. But thank you to the group of guys that provided those questions to Mr. Curry. Once again, I appreciate y'all. I love when other people or groups participate. That's pretty dope.
Right, right. Much love to all the boys who had all those amazing, great questions.
Cause those were some good. I wasn't expecting a lot of them. They were good questions. Um. So this one, I try to recruit some of my peoples, bro. Not the same. It just wasn't the same. Like so today I have questions for the men. Uh with your representative being Mr. Curry. Uh bro, let me tell you, bro. Not that y'all not interesting. It's
Oh
just that
no, I get it.
y'all kind of like simple, which is a good thing, right?
Men are we are very simple.
Yeah.
It don't take a lot to keep us happy. It don't take a lot to get us. Like we good.
Like I really didn't realize how much so like I thought I was just thinking too hard. Or maybe I was the only one that thought that, but when I seeked help, bro, from other women. I'm like, what questions like that are you that you're burning to just know about, about men, about males. I'm like, not the kind that I ain't we don't want no you dog bow wow type of questions. Like, why y'all go out? No, that's your ex. Those questions you need to ask your ex,
Right.
not all men. Cause not all men like that. So it was hard for us. It was hard. Besides the drama, the drama, and I kind of like worded some of those better. I would say. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what these questions look like for you. All right, Mr. Curry, you ready?
I'm ready.
Audience, are you ready? They
I
ready.
hope
Okay,
so.
we're ready. Okay, that was corny, but okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. But yeah. Okay, so first question: How does it feel? How does it feel when you're cheated on versus when you cheat? And not saying
When we're
that you
cheated on versus when we cheat.
not saying that you've cheated or whatever the case may be, but I'm pretty sure you got friends. Not saying it about your friends. But everybody knows somebody who done cheated, and y'all done
Right,
had a
right.
conversation about it. But how is that? Because you know, a lot of people have that, that stigma about it when they was like, it's always harder for the man. Like the man takes it a lot harder than a woman. But I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I don't know, maybe. Because a woman tends to forgive or at least stay. She tends to stick around depending on the female. Like females are more prone to sticking around than actual like most men. Most men, you ain't even sleep with nobody. You just kissed somebody else and then they just
Oh, we flip out.
yeah, they discard the whole relationship. So how do you, from your point of view?
So so being 100% transparent, I've been on both sides of the spectrum,
Okay.
and I can honestly say that it definitely hurts way more being cheated on.
Mm.
And I say that from more of a scientific approach.
Okay.
So as a male, we are naturally like, what's mine is mine.
Mm-hmm. Possessive.
Correct. And nobody can have what's mine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when we cheat, it's more so like to the subconscious mind, it comes off in an aspect of, this is my pride.
Mm.
Thinking of lions in a sense. This is my pride
Okay.
versus, you know, versus when we're cheated on, no, no, no.
Like
You
y'all,
went to another pride.
that makes
You
sense though when you think about lions because there's so many lioness, laying around to
right.
one, lion. Like, bro, because it's what 5 or 6 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I, I don't, I just don't. But don't get me wrong. We're not, of course, y'all. Let's. I shouldn't have to say it, but I'm gonna say it. You know how some people are. It's not everybody. We're not talking about everybody in these, whatever. But anywho, um, but for the most part, y'all, like I've heard a lot of people say, well, it's different because y'all got outies and we got innies. Like, or emotionally, it's different. Like, cause y'all don't care. Like, y'all will do it just for the physical part of it. But for us, we had to get emotionally involved, which is actually not true though. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some type of attraction. Like for most women, like I think I've noticed that though. Like for men, you don't really even have to be attracted to the person. They just have a vagina.
I was just about to say that.
Like they just
You
got
do
a
not
vagina.
have to be attracted to you.
That is terrible. Like,
That is the
bro.
God honest truth. We do not have to be attracted to you.
Which is
For
weird to me.
like if we do step out and even in a single space, it's more so the curiosity. It's
Right.
because you grow to learn that, you know, not every innie is the same.
Right. Neither is Audi. Not every
That
Audi.
is very true too.
But it's I can agree as far as like saying that the dynamic of a relationship can be different due to emotions and how much we emotionally like involve ourselves.
Hmm.
Um and I think the same can go for men too though.
Oh,
Depending
oh
on
yeah, definitely.
the situation. But for the most part, like you have some women who are just like, they enjoy sex.
Right.
And if they enjoy, if they find someone who is into the same thing they're into, um, pretty much like if they, in other words, I'm gonna stop sugarcoat. If there's some freaks, like they just meet on that little level. Sometimes in some cases you do find it where a woman doesn't have to be like attracted to him per se. Like it's something there though. It's something there. Like it has to. I do agree on that point because we not just going. Well, nobody I knew, and I'm not judging nobody. Not passing out no judgment, but
Right.
it's something. You know what I'm saying? Like personality, it's something. Like something had to draw you in. Unless it doesn't matter, and it's just some. I think there's a small number of women who uh will go there just because of the physical part of it, or because they
Bam,
got,
bam, thank you, ma'am.
or financial part of it. But for the most part, I think they have to have some type of attraction at a certain, like, if there was a percentage, I think y'all would win as far as if they're like, because y'all really show no guard, and I think that's why women are like who have insecurities. I think that's why it feeds into that, because they know that men are like that. Like you have some men that, oh no, if she whatever whatever would, but then you have a whole lot of others that like it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You get her out of
That
this.
and that to be honest, that's the part that confuses us about, female insecurity is because you can get it.
But that's where the insecurity come from, because like you don't care. Like it's like, am I pretty though? Because you don't really care. And it's like for her, I don't know. To be honest, like I'm trying my best to take up for the statement, bro. But it's like, cause like me personally, like as long as you not lying to me just to get in my pants or something, like that's pretty much where that stops. But once we're in a relationship, I could care less. You with me.
Right.
You're with me. Now, whatever issues I have that I tell you about, it's me. I don't really care, like, because you could say something crazy to me. That don't mean I'm gonna believe it. You could say something crazy to me. It makes me look at you a different way, not me.
Right.
It don't make me look at like, why did you get with me then? I look like this or better. If I look worse, then it's because this relationship is unhealthy. Like I'm not. So either way it go, even if it's my fault, I'm not looking at me. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. You should never dated me. Like, bro, like, what's up? Oh well, it is what it is. Like, I never looked at myself like, oh, it's. I've never like, okay, I've been cheated on, right? Not
Mm,
once did I think it was because I was unattractive or anything like that. Like that never.
right,
But you do
right.
have some people who feel that way. Like you were just with them for that short period of time, and but it also has a flip to it too, because some it just be because of how good you look, and they don't care nothing for your personality.
That is true.
They don't care.
There's there's
They
some
don't.
guys that are like I can't stand this woman, but man, she's
She's
fine.
trophy. She on the. I'm trying to put her on the shelf type thing. Like, and
I
by
mean, I'm
God,
not one of those guys, but
I've never seen a man that only wanted one trophy though. Like, have you? You ever met somebody that just wanted to win once? Like, nah. Like,
no.
usually they keep going. Especially after they won one, they're like, I can get a few more.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that kind of feeds into it. Maybe we pay too much time to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that one alone because I was about to say something. I think. Never mind. Not taking sides or anything. So I'm just gonna move on to the next question before I dig a hole with that one. So next question. Do men like do they? Sorry, I was about to burp. I was trying hard not to, and it went away, but it hurt. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm getting older, bro. I tried to play it
This
off. I
age
couldn't.
thing ain't no joke.
I couldn't play it. I was just like, okay. Next question. Do men feel pressure to be a certain way?
Yes,
Do tell.
every single day.
Really?
Yes,
In what way?
in every way.
Oh wow. Oh
We
wow.
have
Okay.
we feel pressure to provide. We feel pressure to keep our appearance up, if not, you know, and not for ourselves at all. Like to be honest, like a lot of us, we care how we look, but we care how we look for you.
Mm. I mean, okay. Well, that makes sense. That is okay. Yeah, that is a little bit of pressure. That's a little bit of pressure. That's a lot of bit of pressure.
Like literally everything we do
It's for
is
us.
for you. The money that we make is to impress you. The clothes that we buy are to impress you. the way that we carry ourselves in public is to make sure that, like, everything that we do is to make sure that you know that we are suitable.
Oh. Oh, that's cute. Oh. Cause some of y'all
That is
doing a
the
bad job.
that is the God honest truth.
Like, but no, but that hmm, that makes a lot of sense though. Cause y'all are that simple. Like, and I like that about men. I do like that. But sometimes I think it's not I think maybe we sleep on that. And maybe we figure because when you think something is easy, you don't try. You know what I mean? That
Right,
makes sense. And I think
right.
that we still have to try. Like, don't get me wrong, we still make sure the same things. Like, we still make sure we look good. Um, at least I would hope so. Most of us make sure we look good, make sure the house is clean. You know what I'm saying? Whether you live
Right.
with us or not, like you coming over, and that's another thing. And look, this is to you, okay? I'm not judging nobody. But whatever you got going on, try to fix it because you can at least clean up before someone comes over.
I'm
They're coming
telling you.
over, unless they popped up. That's one thing. But when you know someone's coming, try something. Whether you
Yeah,
got
please.
whether it's just a crate and like, bro, in a cardboard box, straighten it up. Like, don't have it looking any type of way. Like, do your due diligence. But I think we do the same too, though. I think maybe not so much. I think we do have the same pressures though, because the BBLs wouldn't be so popular if it wasn't. Wigs
That's true.
wouldn't be so popular if it wasn't. Like, that's why these questions are so hard to come up with. Can we
But
do?
then again, it's like in the same sense, it's like a lot of us guys, like, it's because I know it's tough on y'all because
But
you're
today is
doing
about
all the
y'all.
same,
But today is about
correct,
y'all though.
but you're doing all the same things to impress us as well. But on our side, we're looking like you ain't even gotta do all that.
that makes
You ain't even gotta do all that.
sense. That's a
We
good
are
point.
so simple.
Good.
It
That's a
makes
good point.
no sense.
Dang, that's a good point. Yeah, you win that one. You got that one. You got that one. Yeah, you. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad that played out the way it did just now. 'Cause I think that needed to be stated.
Oh yeah, we are so simple.
Cause you know what? I think that no matter how the time changes for women, y'all will always be interested. But
Yeah,
I don't think it'll necessarily work for y'all. Like certain things y'all just can't do. Certain things we just will lose interest. Like depend. Of course, it depends on the person, but I don't think like for us. I do feel like it's always there's no way to say that without it sounding so harsh.
the
I,
pressure is real, man. You can't just pull up in the Acura. You have to have a fast car, SRT,
but I'm
so that
not
you can pull up on her.
like, bro. I don't like me. Me personally, I'm not like that. Like now, like back when I thought that you was supposed to. Back when I thought that was normal.
Mm,
Like back when I thought that until you meet someone who has that and more, and then you realize this is not it. You
right.
need other stuff too. Like it can't just be. And let me tell you, that's where a lot of people get it wrong. I got the money, I got the house, I got the car. I'm this, I'm that. What about your personality though? Like, bro, how you talk to me? Like, how would you handle a family member passing? Like, how would you handle that? Like, my tire flat. How would you handle it? I just need to talk to somebody. I just need to tell you the same story I told you 2 days ago. How can you handle it? You know what I'm saying? I have anxiety. How can you handle
But
it?
it's a struggle. It's a struggle for us men because like a lot of us feel as though we had to get to a certain status before you even recognize that we exist.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. I
And
feel you on
then
that.
once we get to that status that gets you to recognize that we exist,
Mm.
then we have to keep that up in efforts to keep you because
Oh wow.
that's just how it goes. So like once you lose a lifestyle, most likely you're probably gonna lose the girl too because she's you've
Oh.
been going on this long with
And she got
with it
you
being
done set the bar.
rainbows, right? So then when it gets down to a point of when it gets down to a point of you're coming back and you're saying, oh, you don't care about me and stuff like that. But like, are you serious? And it's like our words don't come out like, and this is just my personal opinion. Our words don't come out the right way. Like I've watched a lot of movies
Mhm.
where a guy of higher stature would, be told that he doesn't care by his lady,
Mhm.
and he'll go off the rails and be like, you know,
Like,
I
he
pay for this
jealous
car, I pay for this
for this
house,
house.
I go to
I
work and I
buy you
come back and I
dresses,
and yeah,
and that's
and
what we
what
do
he's
not want. We don't hear that.
and but what he's really saying, what
I
that
provide
and
for you.
right, that's what that man's
I'm a
actually saying.
provider
What he's saying is that, you know, I did all of this,
for
I
you.
for you. Like
Oh.
my whole life has been shaped around creating this just so that you would come into the picture.
Mm.
That's what he's
Mm.
actually saying.
Ooh, I got a shiver up my spine. I feel so guilty just now for a second. For a second, I felt very
I
guilty for a
I
moment.
I tell you, I'm gonna be really real.
That makes this is beautiful. That makes I would have never thought of that.
So it's
Like,
like while everybody's watching that movie and they're just like, "Oh, all he's thinking about is money and numbers. That ain't it." No, you gotta put yourself in his shoes. Do you know the kind of work that
I
that man
breaking
went
my
through to
back
get
for you.
the kind of man that work went through to get that Range Rover for you,
Like, I
or to
didn't
buy you
think about
those
it on that side
dresses,
of things, because
or
he's missing
like
out on
how
life and certain things too.
right.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he wants to wake up one day, scratch his butt, sit on the couch, and not do nothing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. That makes sense. See, I ain't never like in the only in the context like because I know
Because it
y'all.
always comes out wrong.
I think we do be forgetting that y'all be having feelings.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
but
think we do
man, look,
forget that y'all have feelings.
you
But
wouldn't you wouldn't believe how many TikToks I've been seeing lately based around actual women who are starting to now come out and say, ladies,
y'all got feelings. Like men have feelings.
what happened? Like we've been asking for this emotional man for so long, a man who's in tune with his feelings that's gonna talk to us about how he feels and everything. And now that we got those men, we're throwing them to the curb.
Yeah, that's true.
We're saying that they're too soft and stuff like that, or
Cause
calling them out their name.
I don't feel the way. Like to me, honestly, I like that a person, can be like even if you're an alpha male. You ain't gotta be that way with me though, but you ain't gotta be hard and tough and thug with me all day. Like that's annoying. Like you
Right.
can't help me. Like you can't help me. Like take these braids out. Like come on, you too hard for that. Like I need help. You're the only one here. This is gonna take me hours. But if you help me, we can sit. Like it's nothing like sitting having a nice conversation with someone who is clearly comfortable with their sexuality. Like
Right.
when you can joke around and play like that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I done dated those dudes that was just so tough, so hard. Like man, I ain't got time for that. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. That's the men don't do that. Yes, they do. Like you're my best friend. Like what do you mean?
And Lord forbid we cry. Oh my God.
Oh, a man that cries. First of all, you need a man that cries because a man that does not cry hits. A man that
But
don't
the men
cry
that cry, but the men that
hit.
cry end up single and hurt.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I
He's
kind of miss like that old school thing. Like
he's told that he's too emotional,
that's
or
true. He being a punk or a bitch or
right,
like most people like they. I'm not gonna blame the music, but it's a whole. As a whole, it's a lot of things that play a part in why we no longer go for the. I go for the traditional man, but how many people like me? But
right,
then at the same time, I like what I like. So it's like I don't really judge nobody, but I get exactly what you're saying. Like the good guys, for the longest time, I feel like the good guys finish last.
oh yeah,
But I think they got the most built up aggression than anybody.
man, look,
But it's like, I don't think, like I said, remember I was telling you before, like if people would just let go of these people that need to be with other people, and these people that need to be with each other start to get up and get together, I think the world would be a better place. Because there's some people who like that tough relationship type of thing.
Right.
Like maybe y'all can lift weights together or something. I don't know. Like, but but it, if it works for you, I think that you should go with that. But I don't think you should waste someone's time just because you don't want to take the time to find that
Right.
person that matches you. Like, stop lying. Just be honest and upfront. Stop lying. Some people don't know how to be. I think the biggest thing is they don't know how to be by themselves. And it's like you will accept the person you with right now can get right now, as opposed to, oh, I really wanted this person, or I can't be with it. Let all that go. Be with who you're supposed to be with. Cause it's like some people they don't like all that. Some men don't like to cry. Some women don't like men that cry. So y'all belong together. Like y'all work
Yeah,
that out.
y'all belong together.
Y'all work that out. Maybe y'all got the same type of issues. I don't know. Or maybe y'all just seem that way. Maybe it's not the case, but it seems that way. So maybe y'all would be more compatible. But it
I'm gonna tell you
is
off rip. If we get into an argument and you don't say and we don't say I love you at night, I'm
you
gonna
gonna cry.
cry.
You gonna
Yep,
cry. You
I sure
you
am.
you would cry.
I sure am. In
Oh,
in silent, cause to myself, cause I don't want to disturb
really?
your peace. But yep, I sure am.
I did not know man was like, bro, seriously, I didn't know that men had that in them. Just hearing one man say that makes me look
Oh
at
yeah,
all men differently now. Like, y'all get emotional like that?
we sure do.
Okay, so that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all got to stand tall, but at the same time, like, dang, bro.
We're expected to be the man of the
Tough.
house, the
Yeah.
rock of the family,
You hear
the
noise? Go get go get him. Go get him.
I'm I'm telling you,
That's I see what you're saying. That's not fair. That's not fair.
we're
Like,
expected not to show emotion when times get hard. We're supposed to get harder.
but you know what though? Like that. Okay, so I seen a clip of like maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was this couple where the girl, she's bigger too than the boyfriend. He's more feminine though, right? And she's more masculine. I said, but don't
Mm-hmm.
that still that to me that's the perfect relationship. They still balance each other out because where he doesn't do any of the mess, like she really does take like the male role. He takes more of like a female role.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's perfect. They are perfect. They perfect for each other. Like there's still a sense of balance there. So I'm like, as long as there's a sense of some type of balance, and y'all
Right.
balance each other out, I think that's perfectly fine. Like I don't think that we should supposed to meet a standard. Like we're not animals, bro. Like I don't think we're supposed to meet a standard. Like have you ever seen actual animals like playing together that's supposed to like one's supposed to be eating the other one type shit? And it's like it's only
Yeah, I've
because
seen that.
we're programmed or we believe a certain thing. Where they come from, depending on where they were at, that's probably the only thing they had to eat type of thing. Like it's a survival type of thing. It's
Right.
like we're more aware than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we've evolved, bro. So I'm like, we're not animals, so why can't we? Why are we still thinking like so animalistic? Like we tend to put ourselves in a box, which I think
Well,
that's
I think because on one side, we we call ourselves human, of course,
right. We're so
and we
superior.
differentiate ourselves from animals. But at the end of the day, once again, if you take a scientific approach, then there are a lot of characteristics that you find within us that you also see in the animal world,
Yeah, seriously. I'm like, we
i.e.,
should do
the
better,
lion and the lioness.
right? Like, bro, we should do better, bro. Okay, so yeah, on to the next. Boy, these is like, man, I'm gonna have some. I know I'm be reflecting tonight. I ain't sending nobody no text message and nothing like that though. That's not the case. I've done my apologizing. I made my amends. I'm done. Okay, but yeah, but I think I'm still gonna go back in my little memory. Go down memory lane. Like I could have handled that better.
I
Hot
feel you
dog.
on that.
Okay, so question number 3. Do y'all know like how feminine products work?
Some of them. We know about how probably like I say like the majority of us men probably know about 10% of what y'all products do or how they work.
Okay. So yeah, cause
Because when y'all be putting on makeup, like that is crazy. Like y'all turn into a whole different person,
this is
and it's
so
like
true.
whoa,
That's true. That is true.
foundation and conditioner and
Conditioner,
all kinds of other words that I can't even think of right now. Like
toner, just
yeah,
throw anything out there.
toner. Like
You said conditioner.
what? Yeah, see,
It's, you
I'm
got
thinking,
foundation, you
of
got
taking a shower.
eyeshadow, you got lip liner, you got mascara. Y'all just know makeup.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. I think that's does that fall in the same category as we don't really care. Y'all really doing extra.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, makeup is fun though. It's like I ain't gonna lie, it's like a grown woman's toy to me, to be honest. Cause anytime I like do my lips or do my eyes, it's just fun for me. It's just
I mean,
fun for me.
don't get
Like,
me wrong. Like we like how you look when the process is done.
yeah.
We just don't like how long it takes to do the process. We like for all that you could have just came out regular. You know.
I know y'all
I still love you, baby.
hey bro.
The movie
If
about to start in 10 minutes though.
to be the thing is I'm a little scared when I start like dressing. Cause my little cousin she can dress her behind off. I said she gonna be my stylist. When I start dressing, I'm afraid for the man I end up with because I know it's gonna be a while. Cause it already takes me 2 hours to do the stuff that I do
Oh man.
already, and I'm pretty plain Jane. So when I start dressing, I don't know how that's cause come on now, flipping pieces. Cause I'm the type of person like I don't like to matchy match.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to put a little something together. I like to be a little different. So I be indecisive at times. Like uh, just with the simple things, as far as like colors and just something. If I got a long
And this
sleeve, the shirt
this
underneath got
is
to be
why
a
we
certain way.
lie.
Yeah, that yep, that
And this is exactly why we lie. The movie starts at 9 o'clock, baby.
so that's why I said
We
you look good, you look
we
great.
know good and well that we booked tickets for the 12 o'clock show.
It's 11:30.
It's
It
eleven
takes
thirty.
45 minutes to get there. And you know what I'm
You're
gonna
like,
tell
oh
them?
baby, we didn't miss that much of the movie.
I'm like, we ain't gonna
See,
miss it
the movie
because
just
the
started because I was
credits.
smart.
They still rolling the credits. they doing the they doing the little previews. They pay the little
It's like they started
previews.
doing the preview. She was like, see, baby, we didn't even miss nothing. You was
We ain't
tripping for
miss nothing.
nothing.
They used to always with the hey, we ain't missed nothing but the little
I told you the
preview.
movie started at 9 o'clock so that trust me, I was smart about it. I told you the movie started at 9 o'clock so that you would start the process knowing that it was going to take 2 hours. I knew that
Listen,
I didn't want to miss the movie because I
and
didn't want to be lost in here. Because if I get lost in the movie and we both lost in the movie, then you're going to be asking me questions like, I know. We watching the same movie. I missed what you missed.
I can't stand people do that. What happened? I'm with you. How I know? Like, listen. But in our defense, y'all already y'all don't necessarily like y'all don't have to style y'all hair and do nothing to yourself. You just gotta put clothes on. You just gotta clean your boo almost. You gotta wash up. I'm obsessed. No, I'm gonna say it. You just gotta clean your balls and throw on a shirt and some pants. Your hair probably already cut or whatever however you wear it, you probably wear it like that for the past
See, we,
week.
we thought about date night 2 days ago. So we done already went and got our hair cut.
Yeah, y'all got your haircut. Y'all ready.
We got our hair cut the day before. We already
Like,
knew in our mind what outfit we were gonna wear 2 days ago.
even if you putting a
So,
wig on, that takes time. Like, bro, it ain't that you making it seem like y'all just plan ahead. Like we don't plan ahead. We plan ahead. Like even if so let's say I go get my hair done right 2 days
mm,
before. You drop me off to go get my hair done. You go get your hair cut. Listen, you gonna wake up like that. Not me. I either got rollers, I got some, I got to either flat iron this or I got to curl it. It's one of the two.
So
It's
you're
one
not proving
of
my
the
point right
two.
now.
So even if I
We
got
are
it
so
done,
simple.
unless it's braids, I still got to do something to it. If she got baby hair, she still got to do that. Like we got to. It's always something that
You
has to
gotta
be.
swoop the baby hairs around and make them look like C's.
Y'all, cause
She
y'all
got
don't
Chanel
listen.
hair.
You know I'm done with this question. Moving on. Gonna do us like that. Okay, so now we about to. Okay, so we about to up the ante with the questions
All
here.
right,
Going
all
on to
right.
the next question. About to turn up the heat.
Let's get it.
Do men care about how many people a woman has slept with?
Yes, to an
Okay,
extent.
two and as long as she's okay. So pretty much, let me ask this. So is it more so of a as long as her name not dirty, then she's
Correct.
fine. As long as somebody don't look at you like,
As
ooh, you
long
with
as your as long as your name ain't dirty. Like I say it like this. It's to be honest, it's not so much like because we don't even go into the number game because to be honest with you, we
like
know we know us, so we're like we don't want to know. We don't want to know your number for real, for real. That's
right,
not a conversation that we want to have.
right.
As long as you know,
It's respect.
yeah, like I don't want to take you, going back to the movies. I don't want to take you to the movies and a guy's coming out here is like, "Hey, Shonda,
Like I just saw you.
how you doing, girl? Man, I missed you.
Ooh,
Boy,
ooh.
you ain't missed nothing. Pow!
So pretty much as long as there's a respect, like as long
Right.
as respect is there, it doesn't matter.
As long as there's a respect there.
Okay, as long as she's just not for anybody.
Right. I don't want my homeboy saying, "Yeah, I've been with her before."
And his brother and his cousin
Right.
and the men around the corner. Okay, so pretty much okay. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I think we're that way too. Well, it depends now because with women, depending on, of course, it's also depending on the people. But you got some that don't care. Some women like really don't care. Like, you know that such and such ex, so they ain't together now. Like, some people, if they thought of talking to someone that I was either cool with or family or whatever the case may be, it's like, nah, not no, no, sorry, it's not gonna happen. I can't do it. But for men, I always thought like y'all didn't really care physically. It's more of a mental thing. As long
Right.
as
It's
you,
it's it's really all about the mental. Like,
yeah,
we
like
just
mental, it's like you mine now, so it don't matter. But as long as it's like that, and not
right.
where I can't leave you in the room alone with my homeboy
Exactly.
type of thing.
I don't want you looking my homeboy up and down and nothing like that. Like, nah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, respect.
Like, I can honestly say there's a little story I had one time. Well, yeah, I mean, I still got the story, but
It
when I
sounds
was
like
in
you still
college, when I was
sound
in
like you're a little
college,
hurt.
I mean, it was a little messed up. Like when I was in college, I dated a girl. We'll call her Susie,
Okay, Susie. Okay,
and Susie had a best friend. We'll call her Jane,
Jamie. Okay, so
and
Susie and Jamie.
I was cool with Jane. Jane was cool.
Okay, so Jamie was cool. Okay.
And every time Susie and Jane got around each other, and they'd always reference trapping. I know you ain't out here trapping. You better not be trapping.
Mm.
And one day I
They
mustered
still
up
in
the
there?
courage to ask, like, what y'all talking about?
Yeah. What y'all talking about?
Trapping? Like, why y'all always talk about that? And she would always like Susie would always blow it off or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So one day, like. I ain't gonna lie, I got upset about it because they're talking about like hardcore, like for the third day in a row type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, Susie, like for real, like what is all this trapping stuff that you and Jane be talking about? Like for real, like
Mm-hmm.
be real with me, because this is starting to turn into a problem now. Like I feel like y'all hiding something from me. So she was honest about it. She was like, look, the summer before college,
Oh.
there was this random abandoned house, and
Oh.
me and Jane used to, you know, get it in with some guys in the neighborhood,
Wow. Okay. Which is
and I was
unfortunate is a lot of people's story.
right, and
It's
I was
always
like,
that one.
so at first I was like, so why you feel like you had to hide it from me or something like that, like, and then I paused enough
Right.
and I asked the forbidden question,
Oh
fella,
Lord.
just don't ask, don't ask. I was
No.
like, how many people were y'all quote unquote trapping with? Like, well, specifically you, how many people were you trapping with? And she came with a number somewhere around, let's just say somewhere between 60 and 70
Oh, oh
for
Lord.
the summer,
Oh
for that
Lord.
one summer.
Oh Lord. Oh, have mercy. She should have been making some money. She should have been
I was,
charging.
it,
She should
it
have been
blew my
charging
mind. It blew my mind
for free. Like, don't get
for the free.
you need to get something out of that if you could be having that many buddies. I'm sorry, I'm not judging about to each his own.
And keep in mind, I reiterate, that
Lord.
was just in that one single summer.
Oh my gosh.
From the time that high school ended to the time that college started.
Oh my goodness.
When I
Wow.
say that I woke up the
Wow.
next morning and on my way to my first college class, I'm looking at every guy walking the campus.
Like,
Like, yo,
bro.
this whole school think that I'm stupid.
Like, bro, I'm sorry. Well, at least you find out from her.
Yeah,
That's all that.
yeah.
That's as good as that gets. I'm sorry. Damn. That. I got steam coming out. Golly, I wasn't expecting that, bro. I was not expecting that. That's how
It
many
was
people in
wild.
that neighborhood?
It was
Like,
wild,
bro,
and it wasn't a big school either. So I'm like,
I did. That's all the boys in her class,
it wasn't a big school, and it was, it wasn't
bro.
that far from her hometown. So I was just like, oh my gosh, like
Wow.
any of
Okay.
these guys, any of these guys.
Any of them. But the biggest thing is, have you changed? Because if y'all sniggling, giggling still, and bringing up and reminiscing,
I can
like,
honestly say that she did change. She
okay,
did
that's possible.
change.
That's very, very possible. She probably could
Yeah,
have just been, lost or whatever case may be. Cause,
yeah. Like it was just one of those random times, free from the house and stuff like that.
oh
But
yeah,
don't get me wrong, I did go and get tested immediately.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Next question. Oh God. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
The
So
results
what?
were negative, ladies.
Okay. Okay. So next question. So what are your thoughts on 50-50 relationship? Do you think it should be 50-50? Do you think that there should be like that really shouldn't honestly that it shouldn't matter that it should kind of like sway back and forth kind of type of thing? Like I seen it. Y'all know I'm always talking about a clip I saw. I saw a clip where the man was talking about sometimes you have to be 70. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So do you think that that's fair to say that?
I
Like, do
feel like
men feel that way?
the bar is always gonna sway. The bar is, and we know that the bar is always gonna sway. Sometimes there's gonna be times in life where you're doing way more than we are, and
Right.
there's gonna be times in which we're doing way more than you are. We just want it to average out.
Oh, okay. 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 So y'all
And
actually
that
consider that like,
right, we do.
cause it's like
And so
okay, if you're providing and everything like that. So what you're saying is the only way for that to balance out is like we got everything else pretty much.
right, we know that it's not all that easy finding a great paying job out here and stuff like that, even after college.
Right.
But if I'm going to work and I'm busting my butt and making sure that the bills are paid and the lights are staying on and all that good stuff, I don't want to come home to a messy house and no dinner.
That's true. That's
And the same
disappointing.
things on the flip side, like if I'm having my rough patch, like say random example, I just got let go from my job.
Hmm.
So you're going to work, you're busting your butt to make sure the bills are paid and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure that the house is clean. I'm gonna make sure that dinner is cooked and all that good stuff. Because what
Right.
was I doing in all my free time?
True. True. For
Like
sure. That makes
like
sense. Can't
you
argue with
you
that one.
had all day. Come on now.
All day. Yeah, all day.
Right, you had
It's the
all day.
least
Like
you can do. Like, even if I don't want it, bro. Like, if you cook something I don't want it. And that's what I said, like, even if, like you said, like, if it's vice versa. If I'm the, like, we both was working and you down and out. Like, bro, don't sit here and wait for the woman to come home and do something. Like, don't give me that. This woman, don't give me that woman shit. I don't want to hear that. Them dishes ain't got nothing to do with male or female. You been here, do it. Like, bro,
and I completely agree with you on that
like the
one. I
kids look crazy. You
right.
look crazy.
Kids look crazy. I look crazy. The dishes are
Like,
piled up.
I would rather my daughter hair look like you tried than to look like she was waiting for me to get home. Or I left
Exactly.
and
Make a
you
fuss
sent
with
her
my
to
son.
school how she woke up. That's a problem for me.
Right.
Our
No, I
son too
completely
now.
agree with you there.
He need to brush his hair, comb his hair, whatever he got going on. You need to make sure all that is straight. And it ain't none of that male female role stuff. It's whatever needs to be done. Whoever is available, need to go ahead and knock
Right.
it out. Knock it out, bro.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, that makes okay.
Yeah, just to, say it again, like we know that the bar is gonna sway. It's never gonna always be 50-50 forever.
Cause you got some bro that don't fool. They churn like certain stuff. Like unless like say for example, if someone got all sons, they think only thing they supposed to be responsible for is like sports and little maybe a little math homework or something. A little something, but everything else. No, no, no.
Mm-mm.
We need to. If the baby need changing bottle or something, you need to. Who got up last?
Right.
Whoever turn it is, somebody's turn. Like
Exactly.
it's somebody's turn. Like no, like come on, bro. Now some people it can not just picking on y'all because today is y'all day. So sometimes it could be the shoe could drop and it be on the women like they don't do nothing and you expect them to be a better staying at home mom and the dad got to come home and find out that stuff ain't getting taken care of. So sometimes the shoe does drop and a man can feel like a single dad out there. So shout out there to y'all, bro, because y'all don't get enough credit. So I do give y'all that.
And one more thing I say there, I know a lot of ladies are probably gonna disagree with me, but the fellas is thinking it, so I'm gonna say it. Take out the trash.
I ain't taking out no trash.
See?
I ain't taking out no trash. When I live by myself, I ain't know. I'm not nah, I probably will. If it's,
We done
I
been
might,
out, we done been out working hard.
I might
Some
get
people
something
in the
about
sun
trash.
and stuff like that.
It'll be waiting for you on the
If
outside of the door,
if you
waiting
ain't
for you,
working too,
waiting
take out
for you.
the
I'm not taking out no trash.
trash.
Just come and sit there. I don't know what it is with us in that trash. I'm
See,
not taking it
that's where it
out.
starts. That's where it starts right there.
That's
She
where it
says,
starts.
"I ain't taking out the trash." So you know what he says?
I
I ain't
ain't
washing
been
no
in it.
dishes.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
See, see.
happy wife, happy life. No, I see what you're saying though. You do have a point. You do have a point. I'm not taking
We
out the
ain't saying
trash,
you gotta
but
do it all the time. For the most part, we want to do it, but I'm just saying, like,
that's true though. Like sometimes
if
y'all be
it's
like,
if
"What you
it's
think you think you ain't supposed to be taking out the trash?"
right.
But that's just it depends. Like some
But
relationships,
in
it really don't matter. It's
2023,
whenever
in
it's full,
2023, it's
whoever
like,
it's full up on, take it to the trash.
right. Like in 2023, like, speaking of an aspect, like no kids involved at all. Like there's no kids there to throw it on their chores or anything like that. It's just you and her, you know, you got, like, say you get home, like, say you both got jobs, but you got home at 5 o'clock, he got home at 9 o'clock or whatever. Okay, I can understand, the trash is full, he'll take it out. That's more of a, guy thing to do. But if you ain't working, take out that trash.
Like that's like, like yeah, I guess I feel you. I mean, it makes sense. Like pretty much all you gotta do is come home and just chill.
I mean, I
Cause
did
I've
cater,
been
but
chilling,
right.
so it's like now's my time. Not to kind of chill, just make sure. But if you chilling, that means I'm chilling again. So I might as well just go ahead and do a little routine real quick, get that out the way. Had the rest of my day while you at work. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
there's
That makes
nothing wrong
sense.
with it.
I think a lot of men would prefer it, like, cause I don't know, cause you got some that's well, it depends, but you got some that don't mind that, cause there's a lot of women like it's hard to find and they don't want to do this to do that. It's a lot of men out here on their feet. It's a lot of men doing good. They just don't want to feel like they raising somebody. They don't want to feel like they got no
Right,
child, like or as if they have to. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where we
right,
went. I think that's where things went left. But see, the thing was too. Now we also come from the past kind of haunts you a little bit because there used to be a time when a man could do whatever he wanted to do because he was paying the bills or whatever the case may be, and a woman was treated like lesser. Like let's not forget we couldn't vote at one time. But this is about y'all today. This is about y'all today. So I do digress. So I take that back. I recant my previous thing. Like no, but y'all do. You made a good point. I'm gonna leave it at that. You made a good point. I had to remember.
thank you,
See,
thank
I had to respect that it's y'all day today. It's y'all episode. On to the next
you.
question.
I got y'all, fellas.
On to the next question. Okay, so does it feel different whether or not you wear protection
Yes, it does.
on a scale from 1 to 10?
On a scale from 1 to 10, how different it feels?
Like, okay, for example, without is a 10. With would be
It depends on how you look at it. So it goes like this, like, okay, so I say, like, for me personally,
okay.
like, well, I actually I could say this for just men in general.
Hmm.
When you use protection, it decreases the sensitivity.
Okay.
So realistically speaking, you can go, you can go longer with it on.
Because you
Because
can't
if you
really
think of,
feel what's going on, really.
right, I mean, don't get me wrong, we can feel it,
You can feel
but
it, but it's not
it
as good
takes
as it
longer
could
for
be.
the buildup. Like think of the whole process as like a glass of water.
Hmm.
And the longer you're going, more water is being poured into that cup.
Right.
Now think of that glass of water having a slow leak at the bottom. When
Oh, so it's
you
like
know
a
when you
slowly.
Yeah, like think of that glass of water that's that the water is going into having a slow leak at the bottom. So when you stop, it starts to go down some more. And the more you go, it's filling back up, filling back up, filling back up.
Oh,
With it, with
oh.
protection, it fills up a lot. That slow leak at the bottom, it drains a lot quicker. which means
Okay.
that, that sensitivity level it takes more time to get to its peak. Whereas
Oh.
without it, it's 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 almost like throwing it under a faucet.
Okay.
Throw that cup under a faucet with no leak at all.
So pretty much that. Okay. So that makes it so. Okay. So hold on. Let me go back to another part you said. Okay. So make sure I heard because I might have took it differently than how you said it. So if you stop
Hmm.
with like it doesn't take long for it to decrease because it took so long for you to build it up in the first place.
If you stop it, without the
with
protection,
with protection.
with the protection,
Like if you got protection on, it's already hard enough for you to get sensation and get feeling, right?
right,
So it takes a little time to build that up.
right,
So
exactly. You're exactly right.
so say for example you hear something, you gotta stop. Something like that. Like so is that like is that equivalent to that? Like so because you
Yeah,
already struggling to feel anyway.
right. So like guys, I'm gonna put y'all up on game if
Cause it's like
because
switching positions or
some
something like that.
like switching positions that gives us time to decrease that sensitivity level. If a guy says says to slow down, by all means, slow down.
Oh
We are very straightforward. We're telling you to slow down for a reason.
so y'all never say that just
We ain't saying that to we ain't saying that to be sexy. We're saying that so that you don't embarrass us. Slow down.
I thought that was part of sex. I thought that was part of the
That is a
script.
safety net.
Oh, okay.
Because God honest truth, we want to go as long as y'all want to go. We
So
do.
y'all fighting, y'all.
We are fighting a battle here.
So that's why y'all do. So pretty much, if someone doesn't listen, that's how someone ends up
Yeah. The ones who talk about,
being
oh,
maneuvered.
yeah, the ones who talk about, oh, you don't last long enough anyway. Girl, you don't listen. I told you to slow down. You want to go
I really
jackrabbit,
thought
just
that was fun.
that's all you want to do.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know about anybody else, but I find it so funny with the situation because y'all don't listen either. Like sometimes y'all be too bad. Y'all bask in the moment too much, and y'all don't tend to listen. Like, and another thing, I'm not sure if you knew, but I saw a video.
I'm pretty sure you saw a video.
That's my thing, bro. So I saw a video, and it was somebody who actually talked about it, and he had a lot of males in his comments that agreed with him because he said he didn't know when we put our hand up. Now, don't get me wrong, because it's two different hands. One hand means slow down or back up,
Hmm.
and one hand is ooh wee, like yeah, okay, cool. I just want to touch on you, bro. You got to know the difference because if you know the person you're sleeping with, you know the difference. Like one of those hands really is telling you, like, bro, ease up, bro, ease up. Sometimes y'all do the opposite. I don't know what it is about the hand, but if she puts the hand up, even if she doesn't say anything, because sometimes they don't say nothing, bro, that means back up, bro. Back
Oh
up.
no, no, no. So here's the
Back the
thing.
fuck up.
We know what the hand means.
See, so y'all just a-holes. Aha.
Yes,
And I'm not gonna slow down. Nah. How about that? I don't care if it's your day, because y'all know what the hand
because
means.
oh yeah,
Y'all know
we
what the
know what the
hand
hand
means.
means. We know exactly what the hand means.
Y'all terrible.
The hand means that we have an opportunity to
No.
make her. The hand means that we have an opportunity to make sure that her and whoever she feels as though she's gonna tell about this moment knows that I put in work.
No. 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 Like it could be
Chitty
like you
chitty bang bang.
listen. Sometimes that means you're hitting the wrong spot. it's causing a little discomfort, but it's not a complete discomfort. It's just a little discomfort that could lead to big discomfort. But we're gonna focus on the part that feels good because that's like the one that doesn't say anything. The one that says it, that does say something. It's because like okay, yeah, she's over it. Like no, you need to relax. But the one that really doesn't really say anything is because there's more pleasure than there is pain, but there's a tad bit of discomfort.
You gotta fight through the
It
through the
doesn't just
pain.
fight to the see. That's that bullshit.
No pain, no pain, no
No
pain,
gay.
no pain, no gain.
Whatever. But yeah, but sometimes the hand really does like me. Is this is like or we'll shift ourselves, which is why you don't really. But yeah, the hand. Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. There is a good hand, but you got to be paying attention to know when that's the good hand. You just got to know the person you with, bro. But it's
No,
not about us today.
like I said,
It's
we
not
know
about
what
us
time
today.
it is.
No,
We know
it is.
exactly what time it is. Hey,
Not about us.
listen, we go through some pains too. Trust and believe.
Y'all don't say nothing.
Nope, we so don't. We
Y'all
don't
don't
say a
say
thing.
nothing. Y'all will if we ask you. You will if we ask you, but only if we ask you. I've noticed that about some people. Like if you ask, and it is hilarious. Like really, I couldn't tell, but it's because y'all don't want to jeopardize ruining the moment.
No, we do not want to
Yeah,
jeopardize running the moment.
just
Fellas,
say it.
y'all ever got all the way to the back? That feeling of hitting the very back,
Oh my god.
that shit don't necessarily feel all that good to us.
Oh, oh, I did not know that.
It's like hitting the wall.
Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Really? So why do y'all keep hitting the wall? Why would you keep running into the wall? It sounds like stupidity. It's
Because
stupid.
while we running into the wall, y'all over there like, cause it's the audible in the movements of it. Like we know, like we'll come to find
It
out, like
feeds your ego.
right, like while we hitting the wall, y'all over there like ooh,
So
and
hey, that's y'all.
so
That's on you, bro.
so it comes
You
so
driving.
we come to think that you
Y'all
like us
driving.
hitting the wall. So you know what we're gonna do? Just keep ramming the
You know,
car into the
sacrifice.
wall.
That's not our fault that y'all just choose to
It is
sacrifice,
a
bro.
sacrifice that
This
we
is turned
make.
into a debate.
It is a sacrifice that we make for y'all. We will run our car into the
Okay,
wall
it's about
over
y'all
and
today.
over. As long as you seem as though you're liking it, then
I can
if you
respect that.
like it, I love it.
So what you're pretty much what you're saying is the key to this is communication.
Oh yeah,
It's communication.
oh yeah.
So, but technically, we both sexes, we both male and female, we both taking L's to satisfy. It. So if you think about it, it goes back into like the balance thing. So as long as you're communicating, you're not really actually hurting anyone. You know,
Right.
everything's good. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one. We get stuck on these questions. Okay, so next question. And we got y'all. We got two more after this one, then we're done. So how was puberty? How's puberty for y'all?
Well, we don't really feel anything. We just start getting hair everywhere.
You know what? Next,
How did I know you was gonna say that?
next. I will hear that shit. You asked
Like
me
literally,
when you
the,
asked me about my first bitch. She's like, I was like, it was so awful for months.
we just start getting hair.
I
Like once
suffered
that
for
mustache
months.
start coming in, we like yeah.
I suffered for months that turned into years. Y'all always just get hair that you've been hoping for and praying for anyway. You've been praying
We
for that
like,
little
bro, I
hair on
got
your
that
chin.
stash.
Man, I'm over it. Next question. Okay. I know I should ask that. No, I should ask that. Oh, but that's what the people want. That's what the people wanted. I knew that was gonna be a stupid question. They don't go through nothing. Okay. Okay, so next question. What do you guys like go through that we're unaware of? Like, what's something that you and all your homies can agree to that's like something that y'all feel women are just not aware of that y'all struggle with?
That we struggle with,
Mm-hmm.
that we feel as though that y'all are not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly say emotions.
Oh, I figured. I knew it. I knew it. I
Yep,
said it. I knew it. I knew it.
emotions.
I knew it. I think we do treat y'all like brick walls sometimes. I think
We
we do.
we've gotten to a level to where we are born and raised to expect to not be emotionally heard.
Right. Like I think that we we're nurtured. Like we're taught emotions, even if it's wrong. Even if it's in the wrong form, we're still taught some form of fashion of emotions. Right.
Right.
Um. And regardless, regardless of where you are, what you got going on, for the most part, not all, but for the most part, most women like if they cry, it can be a complete stranger. Like somebody's going to, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the
Yeah.
situation, you're more likely for someone to check and see if you're okay. A man, if a man is in public and he busts out crying,
If a
people are
man's in
from
public and he busts
afar.
out crying, he's gonna end up on World Star.
If a man from afar, someone sees,
He's gonna turn into a whole
yeah, he gonna
meme.
turn to me like someone. People from afar just gonna be like, "Oh wow, something must have really happened." And then people will have conversations amongst each other of what probably maybe he got a
Yeah.
bad phone call. Maybe
Yep.
somebody, no one's gonna actually go up to him and check on him. So I had a feeling that that was gonna be the case because I think that we feel like you that guys lack emotion, which is no fault of yours, as men. But I think we tend to kind of like it goes over our head, and we just think y'all stone cold sometimes for some reason, like for some automatic reason, uh,
Because
and we
that's how
feel
we're
like
taught. That's
and
how
we feel
we're
like
bred.
we're the only ones that has emotions, and y'all just don't take the time to get it. Like I think to yeah, for the most part, that's like the misconception out there.
We're told to always toughen up and always be so hard, and you know, you gotta be there. You gotta be tough for the woman. You gotta be tough for the family. You gotta be
Right.
just tough for yourself. Just tough in general. Don't show emotion. You can't wear your emotions on your sleeve. All that good stuff. Even me today, like I've grown to more so embrace my emotional side.
Hmm.
And I will admit it has gotten me hurt sometimes, in which I've been told even by my most recent ex, like, bro, you soft.
And I think that's what makes y'all like recoil, if
Yeah.
that's
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
because it's like you don't know what to do once you're overwhelmed with something. Like it's like being
There's
undiagnosed with a
there's nothing we can do.
it's like you don't know
It's like
what the problem is because you don't know anything about like you have no emotional like intelligence. Like
well,
y'all are given
I wouldn't say
well
that we don't have emotional intelligence. Like we know
well
what's
maybe that was a
going
little
on.
I'm sorry,
We
maybe
just
I shouldn't have
we're
said it
just
that way.
not a oh no, you're good, you're good. We know what's going on. It's just we're not allowed we're
To
not
show it,
allowed to express it. We're not allowed
which
to
is so
show it.
weird. Like
Because as soon as we show it, then the
it's a sign
first
of weakness. Like
right,
that's
it's
how
a
people
sign
look
of
at not me, y'all. I'm just being funny, but
yeah, like people look at you like you're weak, like you can't, like you can't be that soul, that soul backbone for the family and stuff like that. Like you're lacking.
right, like you're lesser.
Right.
Like that's
But then and
crazy.
then as soon as we stop doing that and we shut everything out and we hold everything in, then I mean, just going back to that cup, this time it doesn't have a leak. You
Hmm.
know, eventually it overflows and then it turns into something crazy. The man
True.
lashes out, or he, you end up with these domestic abuse situations,
Right.
or
He
or something
just
like that. Like it just turns into madness because he was never allowed to release.
Like I think a lot of people's fathers, like, well, the ones that had like their fathers around, like if you had your two-parent household, I think for the most part, I think a lot of people had like they didn't really have a actual bona fide like emotional relationship with their fathers either, which also plays a
Oh
part.
yeah,
It's like you always expect your mom to have the feelings, and your dad always give you allowance. You know what I mean? So it's like
right.
even if like don't get me wrong, it's worse. I feel like you may be worse off without two parents, but even in two-parent households, if you have that dynamic going on, you still end up missing out because it's like you're not really. It's like you're here, but you're not really here. It's like you're stressed and unhappy. You go and work at the factory for 13 hours, come home. The last thing you want to hear is us have life. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to hear us
Right.
hollering, screaming, and going through things like, and that puts stress on your marriage because you like, why you get these kids under control? And then she's like, I've been with these crazy people all summer. You don't tell me, like you haven't been here, but you have, but he hasn't been on vacation either. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like it's no picnic for either one of you, and and vice versa. Whether the woman goes to work and the man stays home, like I think that it will take a whole lot more of us understanding ourselves, bro, and our emotions
Like
and how we work first.
like me personally, I don't have any kids of my own,
Right, me
but
neither.
I
Not yet.
do believe I do believe that, one day if I do have kids, if I do have a young boy, I do want to yet instill, you know, let him know that, this is the way the world is. It is unfair when it comes down to emotions for men, but I want you to learn to still be strong, but know that it is okay to let those emotions out. It is
Right.
okay
Like, you don't have to be
to
strong all the
cry.
time.
Right.
Yeah,
You don't have to be strong all the time. It is okay to talk about it.
that's true.
Because
It's like you don't
I would
always
never
have to be
want
a gladiator.
Right. I would never want my child to grow up thinking the same way that, we've been thinking for generations on end that you can't do these things. And then, when the world, when he gets to that moment that the world feels like it's too much,
Hmm.
he does something drastic to
True,
himself or someone else.
true. It's very true. Because those
When
emotions gonna go somewhere,
they're going
somewhere,
to go somewhere.
eventually.
Right.
Whether they implode or explode.
So I would rather, I'd rather you talk about it or whether it be to me, your mom, a therapist, whoever.
Somebody though.
Yeah, talk about it to somebody.
That's
Or
true.
if you don't want to talk about it at all, don't have to talk about it. You can cry it out, take
Right.
a nice long walk, however you want to deal with it. But know that your emotions are valid and that it is okay for you to express them in the right way. Of course, without violence and stuff like that. But
Right.
it is
Right.
okay to have emotions. You're not wrong. You're not bad. You're not lesser of a man
Right.
because you feel too.
That's true. That was nice. So I'm glad we did this. I'm learning a lot, to be honest.
I'm glad about that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it is some things that are like, even if I've heard it, I'm hearing it differently, and I guess I'm also in a different headspace too, and I'm more open to the answers I receive. Maybe that's the difference.
right.
Or sometimes it's just the timing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm a lot older, and mature, and I have a lot of growth, so I'm more open to your particular perspectives. So it is nice
Right.
to be aware of that and to what I'm saying, and not just to get it out there to the world, but just in my personal life, period. Because I
Right.
think that we tend to look that way, even if it's family members, like the way we joke or the way we act or whatever like that. Like even if we're playing and we say something like that to one of our male family members, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
going through something, and I'm calling him a crybaby, or we used to call him crybaby when he was little. Like whatever it is,
Right.
like if he busts out crying in front of you, and to you is, like, oh, this is different. But you may have that relationship where when you feeling some type of way, we can laugh and joke about it, and that makes you feel better. But in certain moments, like say for example, like all of this stuff that you brought up so far, that plays into all of it plays into emotions, and it's like that joke not gonna go over well. If
Right.
you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders and that you can't express yourself and you're crying because of that weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just makes me more aware of how I should carry myself just with any men, not just ones I'm in a relationship with or anything like that, but just every last one of y'all.
And I appreciate that. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard out here, man.
It's a lot harder than I thought for y'all. Like that is a lot of pressure, bro. Okay, so one last question. One
All
last
right.
question. Okay, so next question. What's the most confusing thing about women to y'all?
The
What's the
most
most
confusing
confusing
thing
thing?
about women to us.
Yes.
I would say the most confusing thing to us
Mm-hmm.
about y'all is, to be honest, I would say how to keep y'all happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that. Seriously? Um,
Seriously.
I can't. Well, to be honest with you, bro, I can't speak for women, so maybe it's not that simple. Because I can't speak for all of us. Like it depends on the person. It depends on the person. Because me personally, like if you just knowing me and just learn me, like I'm not the type of person where you figure like don't get me wrong, the general things that's fine. I just don't like for somebody to come at me thinking that they know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like they know or on some Casanova type thing or just some know it all type of thing. Because
Hmm.
other women liked it. That's not how I get down. Like I don't too much care for all that. Like it's not hard to keep me happy. I'm pretty simple. I'm a homebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like it depends. Like I said, you should be with someone who you match well with. I think that's what it comes down to because I think that's why a lot of people are unhappy because the person you with can be simple depending on that person. Like to you, that may not be enough or maybe too much. But I don't think we're hard to please though. I don't
Shoot.
think we're hard to please. Like in what way? Like do you mean like high standards or like when we change our mind about something that makes us happy or so? Like what's the hard part about it?
What do you want for dinner? Yeah. And that was just the first one. Yeah.
Why you let me do all that? You should have said that first. You let me say what I said just now.
Oh no, that no, I got plenty of other
Ha.
examples, but that's just the first
Okay,
one. What
we'll
do you
start
want for
with that
dinner?
one. I don't know. Okay, listen. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
wait,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wait,
Mm-hmm.
wait. It
Oh, I'm waiting.
depends. It depends on what I have a taste for. That's all.
Here we go, fellas.
It just depends on what I got. It depends on what I have a taste for.
What do you have a taste for?
You mean like me personally, like right now?
Yep.
I'm not sure yet. I don't know.
Mm. Here we go, fellas.
Hold on, wait. You put me on the spot. Wait,
Because the
wait.
conversation goes the
Okay.
same way every
Um,
time.
okay. I could go. I had Chick-fil-A the other day and it was quite delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So either Chick-fil-A or I could go for some tacos too though.
All
Or
right.
some Chinese rice.
So either Chick-fil-A, tacos, or Chinese rice. Now,
Because I
keep in
haven't
mind,
really been eating fast food. So I have like a fast food. Besides the
so
Chick-fil-A I
keep,
had the other day.
keep in mind, all three of these places are on the way home, and I'm driving home from work right now. So you got about You got about 15 minutes to decide where I'm about to pull into real quick.
Why you get why so much pressure? Why so much pressure?
Why? See, and that's the thing.
That's
Why
so
is
much.
it pressure?
Pick another example. Pick another example. You tripping? You is
Oh
tripping.
man,
I think that's anybody. What you want? What you want to eat? How about that?
Taco Bell.
Redneck. Mm. Oh, but what about Chick-fil-A though? Cause never mind. Pick another question.
You see how easy that was?
Pick another question. Pick
I'm
another
with the three
example.
soft tacos, no lettuce, extra beef, pink lemonade on the side, no
Correct. First of all, I love Taco
ice.
Bell. First of all, so it ain't that easy to just pick what I want. Cause I like almost everything on their menu.
Hmm. See how much more difficult it just got?
So I will have my mind make up by the time you finish ordering. How about that? That's
By the
different.
time I finish ordering, you'll have your mind made up.
Yeah.
So, so by the time I go through the drive-through, I already know what I want. So I'm
By the
just gonna
time you
tell them
pull
that real
up
quick.
and tell them your order, I probably know what I want. Yeah, I
See how
probably
much
know what
more
I want.
complicated that just got?
It's like, bro, I don't like this. I don't like that one. Go pick another one. Pick another. We are simple though.
All right, all right, all right. I got
Yeah.
another one for you then.
Okay.
All right, we're going on a trip. Where do you want to
Okay.
go?
That's not fair. First of all,
That's what you
first
said
of
about the
all,
first one.
first of all, first of all, I need details. Look, this ain't right, bro. I think you picking stuff.
I'm going off the top of my head at this
You
point.
know, you know I'm indecisive. You know I'm indecisive. Okay. Well, y'all, that's it for today's
I
Bro, I don't know. You know. I got a few destinations. Well, we flying, we driving. I don't know. There's a few places I want to go. It's not fair. Pick
we're
another one.
going. We're going right around the corner to Walmart. It's about a
Walmart.
6 minute. Yep. Let's just say like, random example. We're going right around the corner to Walmart. It's about a 6 minute drive. I can play two songs right now. What you want to hear?
Okay, I want to hear. Oh, give me a second.
By the time you
That's
find out
not
what you
cool.
want to hear, the first we only got one song left.
It depends on what mood I am by the time I sit in the passenger seat.
I done already turned on 3 6 Mafia.
Oh my gosh, bro. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I don't got.
See
Oh,
that? See that? That's the thing. Like we know for a fact. We know for a fact. You don't know what you want,
it
but you
depends on
do
how I
know.
feel in
But
the
you
moment.
do know what you don't want.
I know I don't want to listen to
So
Three
we'll
Six Mafia.
we'll throw up 50 million different like things. I'll tell
Oh,
you. Okay, why don't we eat this, or
I
why don't we
know I
go
don't want to listen to
there,
Three Six
or why
Mafia.
don't we play that song? And you'll say no to every suggestion we have.
Is it my fault that y'all are bad guessers?
But y'all can't make up your mind.
I can make up my mind.
At
I
least
can
we
make
got
up my
an
mind. Just
at
give me
least
a
we
little
got an
time.
opinion.
You just give me a second, and I'll make up my mind. I got all the songs that I know, and you all the food places to eat at. It's a lot of choices,
Too
and
late.
it
We already at
depends.
Walmart.
It depends. Depends on how I feel. I'm not in the car right now, so I don't
We
know.
already at Walmart. I don't already got a whole lineup behind me at the Taco Bell.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
The flight prices are too high. Cause we done waited till the last minute.
And now we beefing because you played 3 6 Mafia. I didn't want to listen to that. Now I'm in
And
the
now we
mood.
beefing because I done played 3 6 Mafia. You didn't
I
want to
ain't
hear
want to
that.
listen to that. They will hear that. That was not even an option. I didn't want to know.
Oh man.
I mean, nothing against 3 6 Mafia, but I can't remember last time I was in a 3 6 Mafia mood, bro. Like, I can't remember last time I went to little Juicy J, maybe. But I can't remember last
Yeah.
time I actually sat and listened to 3 6 Mafia. Out of all the songs you could have said, you just you just being difficult. You just being difficult. I don't know,
Oh
bro.
man.
It depends on how I feel though. Like it depends on how I feel in the moment.
Depends on how you feel at the moment.
Yeah, that's it. So
So
right
what song do you
now,
want to hear right now? We are already at Walmart.
okay, I got a song. I want to listen to Monaco by Bad Bunny. That's that. That settled that little
Well, we can
discussion.
play it on the way back.
Yeah, you doggone right we is, and we're gonna start it over. We're gonna start it over, bro. Okay, so you proved your point, bro. You proved your point. Touche,
we just we just
touche.
like a guy we just as guys as men we are we are just trying to make y'all happy. Like our ultimate goal is to get you keep you happy so that everything be flowing good and stuff like that. And then we hope in return that that is your goal too, to make us happy.
So that's pretty much it, bro.
But it is so like it's for us, for a lot of us, it's hard to make it like get and keep y'all happy
Boy,
because
it's so
y'all don't
many.
know.
There's so many things that's coming clear right
Because
now
y'all don't
about my
know.
past relationship. Wow.
And then as soon as we give a suggestion, it's like nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think it's just like I said, it's just communication is key, bro.
And then got the nerve to
Communication
turn
is
around
key.
and ask us like, "What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Cause we don't want to go where y'all
What do
probably
you want
want
to
to
listen to?"
go. Y'all decisions
You
be
know as
whack.
well as we do that as
Y'all this
soon as
shit.
we give y'all our opinion, the answer's gonna be no. Why even ask us that question? To feel
Like
included?
what you want?
We
Texas
don't
Roll,
feel
Texas
included.
Roadhouse. Oh, no damn Texas
Exactly.
Roll.
We don't
I
feel
want no damn
included.
Texas Roadhouse.
No, well, look, Texas Roadhouse.
Like, bro, every time I think it's I remember that was an actual experience. Like I was with my he said he asked me where I wanted to go. And bro, if you would have been in the car with us, bro, like even he had to laugh. Like we really had to laugh it off because the way I said it was so. I mean, like he was
I can imagine it now.
like he was the dumbest person on the planet. Like Texas Roadhouse had did something. Like something happened. And Texas Roadhouse, the only thing I think of is steak, and I was like, bro, I don't eat steak like that. Like you got other stuff.
Steak?
You got other stuff. Like I ain't asked you. I ain't said nothing about no steak. That's just the first thing that came to my mind, so that's why I answered the way I did. And we both had to laugh it off. Cause he was like I'm the dumbest person you ever talked to. I was like, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. I don't want that. I don't want that.
You could take us anywhere and we will find something on the menu to eat. You can literally give any suggestion of any place that you
I
want
can't.
to eat at,
I
and
can't
we
eat
will find
anywhere.
something on the menu to eat.
Nah.
I don't eat chicken. You can say I wanna go to KFC. I'd be like bet. I would still be like bet. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get all the sides. I'm good.
Yo, like, bro, we won't do it. Like, if I don't eat something, like, bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. Like, you know how long I went to Waffle House before I had an actual waffle from there? Like, that's crazy, though. On that random thought, y'all. My bad. But touche, you fought well for men today. Like they should be proud of you, bro. You can
I
report back.
got you, fellas.
You can report back. I admit it. This was outstanding. You did an outstanding job. Yeah. Yeah, you got that. I tried, bro. I tried. Some stuff you just can't make sense out of, eh? we we are a little complex. Cause to be honest, I kind of sort of should have seen it coming though, because I couldn't even answer or give an overall answer to that question. Like because all of us are different, even though we're so much alike, we're very very different.
That is true.
I'm trying to think though when we, yeah, that's true. Like if me and one of my female friends are together, how long does it take us? Like I ain't gonna lie, like I had a coworker. We used to have to plan. We used to plan like the day before when we was going. It's like an event. Like we really do put a lot of thought into it though.
See,
But I put a lot of thought into
two guys could be riding in the car, just going down the street. Bro, I'm hungry. Me too. Want to pull
what's
in
that
here?
right there.
Bet.
Yeah, that's it. What they get? What they got in here? Not us.
Exactly. We look at the menu for
Mm-mm.
2 seconds, find something, be like, let me get that right there. Bet.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't do that. Mm-mm. I need to see. Let me see what they get. And don't rush me. You or the people or taking my order. Don't rush me.
Lord
Don't
knows,
rush me.
don't rush a woman. Mm-mm.
Don't. I need to because this is going in my body. I need to know. Yeah. I need. Don't pressure me to order something I don't want because they'll be mad at you. And then when I do make my order, don't forget my sauce. No, I'm kidding, y'all. Please don't. Cause I don't need nobody to find out who I am one day and remember that I said it. And then, and then when I come through the drive-through,
To
I
can
get.
leave the
I
sauce
don't need
out.
no problems, bro. Yeah, I don't need no problems. And nothing gets you more pissed off though. You getting home with some chicken tenders and you ain't got one lick of sauce, unless it's in your kitchen. Yeah, that's why you have to keep sauce, bro. But it don't.
I
Some
gotta
of it
just
don't
give it
hit the
like,
same.
man,
Some of it just don't
and
hit
just
the
eat
same.
that chicken.
I'm just saying. But yeah, bro, I enjoyed this episode. I hope y'all got something out of this. Uh for sure this was nice. Like I really did learn some things. I appreciate you, Mr. Curry. Also appreciate the helping hands that I had, the females that did participate. So I might as well say the group that participated, if you want to call them that. So yeah,
Much
so
love and thank you all.
I appreciate y'all for helping me figure out what questions we're gonna ask them because they're because yeah, that's y'all pretty simple. So it was hard coming up it was hard coming up with questions for you guys, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're not asking the right questions.
You already know. I'm an open book.
Ooh, ooh, Dr. Phil. Ooh, ooh, that's like that was something Dr. Phil just now. But yeah, but y'all, that's all we have for today. Y'all make sure y'all tune in every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, and that's we on Eastern time, eh?
We surely are.
Yeah, we on Eastern time. I usually post around 5ish, around like 5ish o'clock. So yeah, so Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Make sure that y'all tune in and don't miss the episode. Make sure y'all keep up with us and drop a few things in the comments. Love, support, questions. If you want to be on the podcast, you could also do that. Let us know, hit us up. You know what I mean? Oh yes, I almost forgot. Make sure you follow us on what? TikTok. Yeah, we got a
We on
TikTok.
there.
So our TikTok is what's our TikTok? It's podcast. How you say that line? Underscore?
Yes.
How you say it? So it's am I getting this right? Is this the name of our podcast? It's podcast underscore it's Puddin's tea, I think. Yeah. let me pull up.
We'll
Let me
verify
pull,
that.
yeah, let me verify. Hold on, let me verify this. Okay, yes, that's right. So it's Puddin's tea, y'all. Same as the podcast name, so it shouldn't be hard to find. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. And we, of course, it's brand freaking new. So it's not too much on there as of yet, but we're gonna be adding some more content to that, y'all. Uh, and y'all can also comment and message us through there as well. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I think that was about it. Did we have any other announcements that we talked about giving them? I think that was it.
I do believe that was it for right now.
Yeah. So, thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Love and light to everybody out there. Mr. Curry, do you have anything?
Give a man An ear. Give a man an ear.
Just give him an ear. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Like,
just give him an
consider your
ear.
man's feelings, bro. Whoever you are, consider your man's feelings. Men have feelings too, and I think we should go a little deeper on that. And if there's anything that we missed, or if you have your own opinion, you want to weigh in on that, and just or something, something to add, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. All right, y'all. Peace out.